Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all well. Can I just say, look at these freckles. I am loving it. Ooh, little bit of a shine to the face because I use my Botanics brightening balm. Told you it works. Anyway, today's video is going to be the throwback tag. So it consists of 10 questions. So let's fire on in. I'm afraid you're going to hear outside noises because it's too clammy to shut the window. And my dad banging about in the kitchen because he's just a ball bag. Anyway, first question is, what year were you born in? I was born in 1983. Number 2 is, do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? And if you do, show them. So here goes. This picture is from the very day I was born. And it is myself and my beautiful mummy. Aww, miss her so much. And another picture of myself and my mum. There you go. As you can see, I'm a lovely redhead. So that's the pictures of me when I was younger. Number 3 is, what TV shows did you grow up watching? I grew up watching kids programs such as the Saturday Club or the Disney Club. I liked the Gummy Bears on that. I loved the Riddlers, Fraggle Rock, Rosie and Jim, Sesame Street, Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. And then I used to love Blackadder, but I think it was more because I loved Mr. Bean and because I liked Ron Atkinson. I also loved Mr. Bean. I used to watch a programme called The Upper Hand. Does anyone remember that? If you do, leave it in the comments. And do you remember a programme called The Watching? If you remember that as well, leave it in the comments. I used to watch them. I loved things like Blind Date and Stars in Their Eyes, all these sorts of programmes. Let me know what programmes you loved. Next thing is, what did you want to be when you were younger? I wanted to be a florist. I don't know why, but that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to arrange flowers, yet I am not a big fan of flowers anymore, but I wanted to be a florist. Random, I know. What were your favourite toys to play with? Mine were definitely Polly Pockets, and if you haven't seen the video where Zoe Suggs, Zoella and her brother did the nostalgic reminiscing of their childhood toys, like, oh my god, it just makes me want to go and buy Polly Pockets. I loved Polly Pockets and I loved My Little Pony and I loved Barbies and dolls. I was very, very, very girly. I had this doll that I called Jennifer and it had blonde curly hair and you like fed it and it drank like proper milk. Well, not obviously proper milk, but it like powdered milk with the doll and then it would poo its nappy. Oh, I used to literally like sit and have my dinner and have the doll there and I'd be feeding it and then changing its nappy. Loved it. What's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? I suppose the most embarrassing thing that I remember is getting a dicky tummy on a car journey, and let's just say it wasn't pleasant and leave it at that. 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. I used to love listening to anything by Kylie Minogue. I used to love Wet 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 and I used to love Bananarama. So Venus by Bananarama, The Locomotion by Kylie Minogue, and oh, I liked Boyzone as well. I loved their songs. What next? What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? Mostly at Halloween I dressed up as a witch. I wasn't really very exciting about Halloween and my mum was very much like me and wasn't very good at making costumes and things and she couldn't afford to buy me them, so I just went with what I had. What was something weird you used to do as a child? Weird? I don't know. I can't think of anything weird. I'm sure I did some things weird. Oh well, I used to love copying other people. So my dad used to smoke, and my mum and dad obviously liked to drink, not in the excessive sort of way, but like, you know, normal socially. So I used to get a glass of Coca-Cola and a pen lid and pretend that I was having a vodka and coke and a cigarette just to join in. I suppose that's kind of weird, isn't it? What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? Nothing. That again, probably it would be getting epilepsy. When I was younger, I just remember my memories of it are getting up in my old house and just hitting myself off the radiator at the top of the stairs and having a seizure. Obviously, if you have epilepsy or know someone that suffers from it, you don't really remember much about it. And then I had it for a little time through my early childhood, but fortunately for me, I grew out of it, and touch wood, I've been fine since. So I suppose that was a pretty scary experience. I also split my head open as well when I was younger. I fell down near a burn, and to this day, when I see bluebells, it just reminds me of that day. So I suppose that wasn't very pleasant either. But I suppose the epilepsy is quite a big thing to deal with when you were younger and very scary. Well, guys, that is all the questions. So the people I would like to tag to do this are Lightning Lass, Diary of a 40-something, Charmed Wench, Lucy Pertface, Willow Biggs, and who else? Lillian. I would like to tag you as well. So I hope you liked this video. I do like doing tag videos, they're quite fun. So please hit the like button, share, do subscribe and click the bell button to be notified for more. Let's try and aim to get me at 200. Have a fantastic day, whatever you're getting up to, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.